Good. And for our mindfulness meditation, as always, let me invite you just to be still. Find a nice, comfortable position for your body. Any position of your choice that feels comfortable is fine. With your eyes closed and your mind awake, as you feel your stillness, let your body breathe all by itself. Let it find its own gentle, natural rhythm. As you relax into your stillness, your breath, and your wakeful eye closure. In this mindfulness meditation, we're going to use our inner senses to create a feeling, an emotional feeling of our choice, of your choice, without the use of cognitive thought, thought in words. This particular meditation is very useful indeed in those times when it is very, very difficult, if not impossible, to actually think positive thoughts and then feel them. Sometimes even just thinking them is just too difficult. This meditation invites you to use all of your inner senses apart from cognitive thought in words, sentences. So first of all, let me invite you to simply remember the feeling of calmness and well-being back into your body. Remember it into your body. Remember the nature of the feeling itself. Feel where it happens in your body. It will be in your heart and in your stomach area. Maybe both or just one. Put your awareness into that part of your body and remember what it feels like to feel completely safe, completely calm, completely well. Any form of emotional well-being is perfect. It could be the feeling of joy, the feeling of peace, the feeling of love, any positive feeling emotion of your choice. Just remember it, feel it back into your body. We can remember an emotion like we remember somebody's face or a beautiful view or a picture or indeed anything else that we find pleasant about life. And as you remember the feeling back into your body, notice that you can actually feel it. You can actually pick it up with your senses. You can actually sense it with your senses. Now let me invite you, as you feel this growing feeling of well-being, whichever emotion it is, let me invite you to notice its qualities so that you can learn its qualities, so that you can become very familiar with how it feels and what it feels like. Its very nature. All of our emotions are made up of our 5 inner senses. It could be said that the spoken inner voice is not a quality of an emotion, whereas temperature, movement, sound, colour, shape and texture, taste even, fragrance. These are qualities of emotions. And emotions don't actually have the quality of verbal thought. This being so, as you experience, as you feel, as you sense this growing feeling of well-being in your heart and in your stomach, inside your body, in your stomach area, your core, have a look and see what colours you can see. You may see a mixture or a single colour. Look down into your stomach and heart area with your mind's eye. And actually look to see what you can see. If there are no colours, that's perfectly fine. Now let me invite you to feel down into your core and into your heart and feel the temperature. Cool, warm, somewhere in between. You are sensing the temperature of well-being. You're sensing its presence. You're sensing its colour. Look and feel now for its texture. What is the texture of well-being for you? Just notice, feel what you can feel. Staying with the feeling kinesthetic sense of inner touch, now feel for movement. Do the emotions of well-being move? Are they sitting nice and still inside you? And if they do move, if they are mobile, what sort of pattern are they moving in? Maybe they're moving in a circular motion, clockwise or anti-clockwise. Maybe up and down from your stomach into your heart, and then from your heart back down to your stomach. Maybe there's no movement at all, and it just sits beautifully inside you. Quite still, quite clear. Feeling deep and nourishing. Now let's do taste. If well-being was a flavour, what flavour would it be? Indeed, there may already be a flavour in your mind or in your mouth or even feeling it down inside your body. You may feel the flavor or even taste the flavor, maybe both. For me, it would be the flavor of honey. And now sound. What does the presence of the feeling of well-being, the emotions of well-being, sound like inside you? They may be silent, or you may wish to add a sound, using your imagination, creating a sound which you feel is appropriate for your emotion of well-being, your feeling of well-being. You have now acquainted yourself with the physical presence and the sensations of the physical presence of well-being. You've developed your relationship, your intimate knowledge of the emotion of well-being. You know what color it is, what temperature, what texture, what flavor, what sound. You know where it sits in your body. These are the qualities that you can recall, that you can remember. So if you ever wish to remember a feeling, an emotion of well-being back into your body, these are the qualities. This is the nature of well-being for you. And one more thing. Behavior. Let me invite you to imagine. Imagine yourself doing your favorite activity, an activity that brings you pleasure, an activity that you can rely on. You always enjoy it when you do it. It could be walking in the woods. It could be going for a swim. It could be watching a movie. It could be meditating. It could be singing a song, holding someone's hand, having a hug, anything you wish. Something that you love to do because it always makes you feel good. It always puts you in a state of well-being to some degree. Sometimes more than others, I'm sure. However, it's reliable. It always works to some extent. And now you have another element. You can now join the memory of a well-being emotion with a behavior that you know helps you feel the state of well-being. Join those two forces together without the presence of any positive thinking, no special type of thought, nothing in words, nothing in sentences, no mantras, just feeling and behavior coming together in unison, in union, positive thought joining with positive behavior, positive feeling joining with positive behavior to create an experience of well-being. And as you join these two forces together, positive emotion with positive behavior, you will find that your thoughts will join them without you trying, without you efforting. It will just happen. So as we arrive at the end of our mindfulness meditation, let me invite you to, anytime you wish, remember well-being back into your body, at the same time as engaging in some positive, enjoyable behavior, activity, and experience the well-being that happens all by itself. And all those stories that happen in words and pictures in your mind, all of a sudden disappear and change and become supportive, positive, and generative of even more well-being. And as we arrive very gently at the end of our mindfulness meditation, let me invite you to notice the light coming in through your eyelids, the feeling of your body weight resting, and the solid ground underneath your feet. And when you're ready, simply open your eyes and notice how good you feel.